is poppin'? What is good, everyone? This is your boy Brumal, and we are back with more Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. So we're gonna do a bunch of videos, hopefully today. I want to at least get 3 videos in. So if the personality in the videos tend to lack, that is my bad. It's just that I'm trying to get more, push a lot of videos out because I wasn't able to record a lot this weekend. It's my Sunday, and I don't have that much time. So let's try to see what we can do. Well, I came here to pick up some orbital cameras, and my son actually helped me with that. What's come over him? Sign of maturity, that's all it is. Well, good morning, everyone. I believe Tita's in the clinic on the 4th floor. It seems she was very anxious to see if Agate was alright. Probably. You know, once my sisters get a little bigger, I'm getting out of this place. Alright. I'm gonna go into the central factory, start at the bottom and learn how to build airships. I gotta help my mom out for the time being, though. Mom can get pretty swamped having to take care of the 4 little baby sisters. Oh, wow, you got wait a minute, there's 5 people in your household? That's crazy. Good morning and welcome to maintenance. We're ready to do our best. I would hope so. Let's go to the basement. I actually don't know where I'm supposed to go, to be honest, to continue the story, so we're just gonna, if we accidentally come across it, Well, this is really bad. I have not been able to stop thinking about Rudy lately. It's not that I like him or anything, it's just that he needs me to take care of him. It can't work like this. Oh, she likes Rudy. Huh. It might just be me, but I think I saw Faye looking at me from the corner of my eye. Maybe she likes me? Yeah, right. Well, not with that attitude. You see that, she might, that might be a turnoff for her, so hey. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, bro, that's not true. Come on, it's true. They don't like incompetent men, that's just how it is. Anyways, before I start a whole debate. Well, good morning. Here's hoping for at least one quiet day, right? No, not at all. We can't have quiet days in this game. Ugh, good morning. Got anything yet? Not yet. We're off to the guild to see what kind of information that we can gather now. Right, we gotta go to the guild. Okay. Well, Tita's not with you? She went to the clinic to check up on Agate. She's very worried about him. I see. Please bring back Professor Russell safely for Tita's sake. We will, I promise. We'll do our absolute best. Now, if you'll excuse us, we'll be waiting for your news. Now, we ain't getting Russell back. He's dead. It's done, so spoiler alert, Russell dies. They were like, what? Come on, Brumal. I mean, I'm kidding. I actually don't remember what happens to him. Oh, good morning, Carl with a K. I started putting together my next thesis yesterday. It's going to be about the need for pursuing a user-accessible design philosophy. At this stage, there are a lot of vague points. And even I don't grasp all the specifics. But I think as engineers, it's an important challenge, is it now? Alright. Upgrading the orbit mechanism or the wing cross-section isn't going to result in further increase of the ship's propulsion coefficient. What? Anyways, therefore, I believe we should shift our design focus from performance to accessibility. I propose we reposition the essential mechanics along the current lines of the ship faring according to the respective maintenance needs. I see. Maximize the potential of our cell's current aerodynamics while facilitating, I don't know how to pronounce that word, usability. An interesting perspective. High efficiency within a predetermined performance range is something we haven't been examining. So that young lady there is the new member of the Orbital Engine project team. She looks like she's able to hold her own well enough. Well, that's good. Oh, we already came in here. Dum dum bum 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 bum. All right, that Ray, he's unbelievable. I have to admit he's getting a lot of positive reviews on his research project. I need to step it up on my sneaker project like that. There we go. Morning. I just finished the terms of my thesis. Want to hear the title? It's called the Acerbic tomato analysis of greenhouse horticulture. I don't know how to pronounce that. And its impact on nutritional balance in food. Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? No, it does not. I'm so good at making this stuff up. I even amaze myself. Okay, buddy. Well, thank you for yesterday with your help. Thank you for yesterday. There we go. With your help, you've saved him. He hasn't woken up, but he's definitely past the worst. He's no longer unconscious and just in a deep sleep. It won't be long before he wakes up, I'm sure. Estelle? How's Agate doing? Well, he's asleep. I think he'll be alright. How are you guys doing? Well, we're investigating. Just leave it to us while you keep an eye on Agate. Okay. Be careful, Estelle. Alright, Agate. He'll get over it, right? No. Okay. Let's go to room 5. Oops, that leads outside. I sure hope the professor's okay. We decided to adopt a new maintenance technique I thought of after the orbital shutdown. We're calling it rebooting. Of course, we need to get the Capel back before we can really ascertain its effectiveness. The Bracer Guild is doing their part too. Things might be looking up, don't you think? Alright, and with that, we've talked to everyone in the factory, I believe. So let's go outside. What did they here? Morning! Alright, there ain't nothing like one of these energy drinks first thing in the morning. I think I'm good, dude. Good morning. Don't my flowers smell nice? What? The Cecilia is on schedule. Time to read the news. Ooh, speaking of news. Oh, the cat's here. What's he doing over here? It's like, okay, we're ready for the landing. May as well check the cargo. So speaking of the news, I think there's a new issue of the Liberal News that we gotta check out. Bruford. Alright, this morning I met a Republican orbit merchant named Dodge. He asked to see the landing pad, and now I've been roped into showing him around. Over there, Dodge, is the port for raw materials and construction bay, and the construction bay is just down. I can't think of words to describe this place. It's just incredible. You got put on tour guide duty? Dang. I don't feel you on that. I don't think I've ever given a tour guide, like, not even of my city. I know I've had friends from out of town come to my city, but I've never really gave them a tour guide. We just went to places. Carl with a K came by early this morning. Carl's eyes were all bloodshot. I wonder if he got any sleep last night. Seeing how focused he was on his job is so inspiring. That bloodshot eye you saw, that was from the first episode of Cowboy Bebop when they was pouring that stuff on his eye and he went crazy. Anyways, I think it was just called Blood Eye, wasn't it? Anyways, I don't know why, but Carl with a K came to see me this morning. Said he came to tell me he finally understood my policy about weapon dependability. He probably had to take the point of view of the user during some research. Changed his own point of view. I mean, that usually happens. Oh, someone's right there. I heard the ones who attacked the central factory were members of the Royal Guard. My Vince said he saw the soldiers in blue uniforms. I couldn't believe it, but Vince isn't one to tell lies. Not yet, at least. Wait till you get older. Alright. After the incident, my little Muriel suddenly decided that she wanted to work in the factory. Can you believe it? I mean, if she really wants to work there, I'll speak with her grandfather about it. But I don't really think it'd do very much. Dang. You don't got faith in your daughter? I think my mom might be wrong. I want to be a receptionist in the central factory. I should be able to get the position easily enough. That Hazel's getting old. Oh, wow, that's messed up. She said, I'ma fit the cute receptionist role. That's crazy. That's that shade right there. That's that female shade. All right. Early this morning, Carl with a K came by to the store and said, I get what stain means now, and left. What could have happened? I think it was that conversation that he had with the Eastern lady. Yeah, with the Calvardian lady talking about accessibility with cameras. I came shopping for canned goods today. It's so much easier than bread. I mean, what's in the can is right on the label, right? Sure. Listen up, Dee Dee. You have to put the merchandise the customers have moved back to their original places. Okay. Message received, Dr. Knowles. Alright, good morning. I'm having a great day so far. Finally, my wife seems to be getting what I'm doing. She told me that we don't need to expand our product line any more than we have. Running your own business can be tough, so finding ways to economize is top priority. And not being forced to expand will go a long way for both my wallet and my customers. Alright. I had a long talk with my husband this morning about the direction of the store. We decided not to expand our line of merchandise anymore. And I'm to be in charge of product ordering and stock. I wonder how it'll go. We won't know without trying. No, you will not. Alright, so let's see. What's next? No, that was a general goods store, right? So we need to buy the news. There we go. Issue number 7. And we'll read that after we get done talking to people. This is the bar. We haven't gone in here yet. Ho ho! All that talk about new recipes and hard work and with a straight face the whole time. That Ben really had me going there for a minute. Well, I've been so busy lately. In addition to my regular work, I've also been tinkering with some new dishes. If I keep this up, I'm sure to burn out sometime soon. We working class Joes need to watch out for each other, eh? Alright. Yesterday I made this new soup. I almost read that as soap. I just learned about and had Louise eat some. Oh, that's her boyfriend. Okay. She's been so busy lately, she hasn't had time to eat. At least her sister Uriel seemed to enjoy it though. Nice. I mean, hey, getting good with the siblings. You're in there. Actually, no, that's not necessarily true. It can be a huge factor though, but it's not necessarily true. Because ultimately, if the girl doesn't like you, she just doesn't like you. And it can be, again, from my experience, it can be a crap ton of factors that you would never even think of. But yeah. Anyways, I already talked to her about that too. Why does Emma insist on speaking so loudly to all the customers? I know she just started and is anxious to make a good first impression. But she'll give all the customers heart attacks. She's just being enthusiastic about her job. I mean, yeah, I get both ends. Well, Tina told me that I was overdoing things. I did just start working here though. Of course I'm gonna give it my all. I want to be a cleaning avenger. Alright, closing these rooms. Alright, cool. And I think there's one. We still gotta go to the church. Yeah, let's go to the church. Where's the church? Church is up here. At times like last night, I feel that Father Vixen's opinion is perfectly valid. If we show generosity to others, they will surely show generosity in return. But treating the church as an apothecary is not a proper show of respect. Oh, hello. Did the medicine work out? Yes, for the most part. According to Dr. Miriam at the Central Factory, Agate's past the worst of it. Huh, I see. That's a relief. Yes, he ought to be fine. This is Agate we're talking about after all. Indeed. He's tough enough to give even Zen a run for his money. But Father, we're real sorry for bothering you so late. Making you stay up like that to putting a serum together. Ah, my dear. Anyone who saw little Tita's face would have done exactly the same thing. Seeing that shy little girl with such a wild look about her would spur anyone up to action. I'll be praying for Agate's full and speedy recovery. Thank you. We deeply appreciate it. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome here whenever you wish to visit. Alright, and I believe there's one more house. That should be here? Muriel? And Louise's house? My sister was worrying about her job last night, but she seemed to figure something out when she was drinking the soup. Maybe there's something in it that jogs your brain. Nah, nothing at all. So, alright guys. So with that, we can go to the Bracer Guild, but let me save just in case. Not that we really need to save, but save just in case. Go to the Bracer Guild. Morning, Kilika. Good morning. Ah, and to you both. Has Zen already left? Yeah, he took the airliner to the Grand Cell some time ago. I wish you could have come and seen him off. Speaking of which, do you two know each other somehow? A bit... quite some time ago. But that's besides the point. Have you noticed the strange current in the air? The winds are shifting. Hey, no changing the subject. Wait. We are talking about the weather, aren't we? Well, have you learned something about the airship? Not a thing. But I believe this disquieting atmosphere is related to the Royal Army mobilizing. For one thing, I sent message to the Army headquarters at Langston's Fortress, but there's no response. And secondly, all the mandatory inspections throughout the kingdom have been lifted. What? What's that all about? This isn't about another turf war like with the Sky Bandits, is it? Nah. It would be strange. Yeah, it would be strange for them to call off the inspection. Alright, if that were the case. If they had caught the culprits themselves, surely they would have sent word around. Maybe there is something in the air. Alright. Incidentally, I've not been able to contact the intelligence division at Langston's Fortress either. But it's possible that the Royal Army has some sort of eternal issue going on. Some sort of... Oh, wait. The stuff that Dorothy shot. Oh yeah, the picture of those guys in the black wearing the Royal Guard uniforms. Someone mentioned my name. Dorothy? Speak of the devil? And, alright, and yea, verily... What? That doesn't make sense, that last part. It's like, wow, what an ordeal. I finally got in touch with my editor's office and Niall happened to be there. And when I told him about giving up my photo quartz to the army, he just about blew his stack. It's so unfair. Which means they haven't given it back yet. Right. I mean, how rude is that? And after I'd gone in the trouble of going to Langston Fortress to get it back too. It's like, wow. You've got some fire to you. Well, I guess I have to have a redeeming trait, right? Anyways, I didn't have any other option but to just take a picture of the fort for the paper. It does make for a great shot though. It lights up all pretty at night. You took a picture of the fort? Not to mention that you're supposed to obtain permission to photograph any part of the military installation. Ah, come on. It's not like it's that big of a deal. Here, take a look. I just developed it. Dorothy placed a photo on the counter. Hey, that is a pretty nice shot. Has an airship and everything. Alright, so this is the Langston Fortress. Wow, Dorothy. You've really got a good eye for this. Wait a second. What's wrong, Estelle? It might just be my imagination, but do you see anything there on the top right? What? Oh, you're right. It's not very clear, but there's definitely a small shadow there. You got a sharp eye, Estelle. I mean, I took the picture and didn't notice it at all. Well, what can I say? Well, it is just a silhouette. Maybe it's an army ship. No, that's no guard ship. This is a small airship from... Yeah, this is that small airship from before. Before? It's the same silhouette as the ship that the professor was taken away in. Right. Wait, what? Hold on just a second. Why would that ship be anywhere near there? This is a Royal Army installation, isn't it? Calm down, Estelle. There are plenty of possibilities to consider before jumping to conclusions. Maybe we should go straight to Langston Fortress and ask what this is about. What? I see. You intend to put it directly. Provoke a response, perhaps. Do you think that would be a bad idea? Not at all. You have my authorization. This has the potential to be a huge disaster. Whatever might be going on there, this matter must be handled delicately. You're starting to scare me, Kilika. But you're probably right. We have to handle this very carefully. Hey, Dorothy? Can we have a copy of this picture? Sure. After all, you guys have done a lot for me. Thanks, I owe you one. If you intend to go to Langston Fortress, you'll need to leave via the east entrance to the Ritter Roadway. And when you reach the three-way fork in the road, stay to the northern fork, and you'll eventually wind up at the Fort Main's gate. Please use your utmost caution. Roger that. Acknowledged. Alright, the road to Langston Forest starts in the east. Okay, she's just saying the same thing. Estelle, let me know if you find out anything, okay? This has Scoop written all over it. And let's see if oh boy is up here. Yes, he is. Gundalf? Ah, you're back from the capital. Yeah. I just got the news. I flew back as quickly as I could. I got the rundown from Kilika. Alright, but is Agate okay? Well, he seems to be past the worst of it. Wait a second. Are you one of Agate's friends? Yeah, we've run into each other a few times out in the field. He's kind of made a name for himself by doing the stuff... by doing the stuff that's plainly insane. Alright, but what doesn't kill him only makes you stronger, right? You guys and Agate are okay to handle the rest of the assignment, right? I should be able to help out with a little with some of the smaller details if you want. Well, thanks, Gundalf. That'd be great of you. Thank you again, Gundalf. No problem. I'm counting on you two. Alright. So I believe we have Ritter Road Monster 2. A ferocious monster known as the Bloody Saber has been spotted revolving the Ritter Roadway. Bracers from the branch requested to deal with it immediately. Medium. Alright, so we gotta go find this on the Ritter Roadway. And while we do that, I will be back. Oh, actually, no. I am so sorry. We still have a... We're not going to do that just yet. We have this to read. Anyways, incident occurs in broad daylight. According to the announcement made by the Royal Army Intelligence Division, a terrorist attack occurred at the Zeiss Central Factory. Concrete details remain scarce, but the smoke canisters deployed by the criminals caused a temporary state of panic. After the incident, residents witnessed soldiers dressed in blue uniforms exit the building. The Royal Army has expanded checks and is currently tracking the phony soldiers' movements. Mistrust of those serving in blue uniforms. Relating to the blue uniforms reported at the scene, several witnesses have indicated that they were the uniforms worn by the Royal Guard. The Intelligence Division has avoided making any statements regarding the matter, but if this uniform proves to be true, the implications could affect the entire Royal Army. We will carefully follow how this situation developed in the near future. Blackout related to the current incident. In the evening, 2 days prior to the incident, an unusual phenomenon occurred within the city of Zeiss, which caused all ornaments to black out temporarily. The Royal Army is investigating whether or not there is any connection to the recent terrorist attack. Theories regarding the terrorist incident. The perpetrator's objective in this latest terrorist incident is still unclear at the time. The Libero News has therefore compiled some of the theories being bandied about in connection with the incident. Theory 1: Imperial Conspiracy. The Imperial forces were behind the incident in order to get their hands on the Central Factory's technology. This theory suggests that a mercenary force like a Jaeger Corps was used to carry out the actual attack. Theory 2: Insurrection within the Royal Army. An insurgency was carried out by a part of the Royal Army, and in order to send a shockwave across the kingdom. This same group sought to occupy the Central Factory. However, without prior incident from the military, this theory does not seem plausible. Theory 3: Attack by Ancient Dragon. What? A rather odd theory by a group of researchers that proposes that the Ancient Dragon living within the mountain regions attacked the Central Factory. This theory may be best addressed by returning to it in a few weeks to see if any sort of variable evidence has been left behind. Culture. Touring ancient sites. The Grand Cell region and the Anberg Wall. Alright, the Anberg Wall, the last line of defense during the 100 Days War, which protected the royal city from invading the invading Imperial army. This wall, likened unto the protective shell encompassing the whole of Grand Cell, is one of several ancient ruins scattered across the kingdom. If one were to climb atop the ramparts from both the Gurin and the Senkheim, and the Senkheim gates, one just might be able to feel the wisdom of the ancients through the majestic structure. Travel, a place to get away from it all. This time I will be introducing you at a hotel rather than an inn. The hotel which I speak of is the Rombom. Boasts of the highest pedigree in the entirety of the Libero Kingdom. This hotel stands next door to Gransdale Castle, a location other establishments can only dream of, and is just a few minutes walk from Gransdale's East Block. If one intends to fully enjoy the annual festivities, then this is one place which should not be left off your list, and especially for those celebrities from all walks of life. By all means, take this opportunity to experience its critically acclaimed service. All right. And with that, we're about 28 minutes in, so now we are going to go ahead and do this Ritter Road. All right, guys, so we found the monster, and let's go ahead and try it. Yeah, well, hold on, let's leave it alone for right now. Let me go ahead and save just in case we get mollywopped. And they'd be like, oh, they were never heard from again, because that happens in, I think, the Tales games if you get a game over. All right, let's see what we got going on. Why are the Doberman... Okay, so we got some crazy looking Dobermans out here. Can I use evil? I cannot use evil eye on these guys. All right, so this is what we're going to do. This is going to suck all sorts of cheeks. Oh, you're weak to that. Interesting. Interesting. I use this on me. Craft. Don't want to really use a craft, but I do, however, want to use Aerial. We're gonna use it right here. Ah. Okay. Attack delay? Screw you. Let's use this Clock EXE. Speed me up, fam. Y'all don't want the smoke. That did nothing. Y'all lined up for this whooping. They lined up for it. They shouldn't have did nothing. Let's get this evil eye. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. Chevy tuned up. Y'all don't want it. Y'all do not want it. Get this evil eye. We got 2 kills. Let's get it. Let's go. And we about to get a crit. Hold up. Wait a minute. Y'all thought it was over, fam? How much health does everyone have? 4. Oh yeah, it's over. Y'all dead. We have to get this crit. It's already it's over. It's donezo. Like, you guys are dead. You guys are so dead. This crit coming in. Triple kill. They got a buff for dying, but they're dead. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. We out here. We are out here. We exterminated those monsters. So I will meet you guys at Langston Forest, or Langston. No, the fort. Whatever the fort was called. I'll meet you guys there. All right, we're at the fortress. Ooh. This song. I don't think we enjoyed this the last time we came up here. It's like, wow, check out the size of this base. It's gotta be several times bigger than the Hawking Gate, don't you think? Yeah, you might be right. Alright, it was apparently the primary base of counter-offense in the war 10 years ago. Oh, okay, well that's pretty impressive. Well, let's go inside and see if we can talk to whoever's in charge. What is it? Nothing. It's just that you're not acting like your usual timid self. You're starting to remind me of Dad. Oh, come on. It's not like I'm not nervous. But after General Morgan, how bad could it be? I guess you're right. I wonder if he's still at the Hawking Gate. Probably. Let's check out what we need. Huh? There's no one here. Well, that's strange. There's usually a gatekeeper out, at least. Identify yourselves! Where'd that come from? Probably a speaker. This is Langston Fortress HQ of the the Royal Armed Forces. I can't read. This place is off limits to civilians. I'm afraid you're gonna have to leave. They sound polite, but yeah. I think they're just being extra cautious. Can you two hear me? Sorry, but we're not civilians. We're from the Bracer Guild. We're here to discuss the matter of the central lab being attacked. Could we please speak with the individual in charge? You're actual bracers, then? Well, if you don't believe us, you can inspect our emblems. You can see them, right? Indeed, you appear to be the genuine article. However, I regret to inform you that the CEO of this base is currently away. Perhaps you can come back another day. No commanding officer? Well, that sounds sloppy. Well, in that case, anyone from the intelligence division will be fine. We have information that must go either to Colonel Richard or Captain Amathea. Very well, wait there. Well, it's like pulling teeth with these guys. Yeah, I wasn't expecting security to be quite this tight here. Whoa. Well, someone's here at least. Who's that? Dum 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 da 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 dum 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 dum. Major Sid. Alright, please forgive me for making you wait. I am Major Sid, Garrison Commander of Langston Fortress. I'm Estelle Bright, of the Bracer Guild, and I'm Joshua Bright, also of the Bracer Guild. Bright? Something wrong? Nothing. Pardon me. On to business. You mentioned the attack on the Central Labs. I'm very sorry, but no one from the Intelligence Division is currently here. Alright, if you have a message, I can deliver it for you. Well, that could be a problem. Okay, time to shake things up. Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to do this. Yeah. We have a lead on the airship tied to the crime. There we go. And here we found the lead on the airship that took away the professor. You what? What? Why you look so surprised, Major? Oh, it's nothing. We've just been searching for it, too. So, what is this lead anyways? I'll take a look at this. Handed over Dorothy's photograph. This is the Langton Fortress, isn't it? How did you get this picture? Now, no need to get all worked up. Look at the top right corner of the picture. Let's see. What the? That's obviously not a silhouette of a military airship, is it? And it's a spitting image of the airship that took away the professor. Indeed. This is a grave matter. Thank you for your cooperation. I'll send reports to the Intelligence Division straight away. Huh? Hey, wait a minute. Is that it? Is what it? I mean, don't you think this is weird? Why would the suspect's ship be hanging around here? It's embarrassing to admit, but I'm afraid that's entirely my fault. We've been aggressively searching along the border, so security wasn't as tight at home as it should have been then. And if the airship fled to the north, it's possible that this whole matter may have been a plot by the Empire. Really? I'd like to know just one thing. Where exactly are all the intelligence personnel right now? That's classified. I'm sorry, but I can't say any more. Okay now, maybe it's just me, but don't you think this is all kind of smells a little funny? I know. But without any concrete evidence, pursuing this lead won't do us any good. I mean, the door's still open. We can just sneak right in, you know? Yeah. Never mind. Huh? What the? What? Why did it stop so short? What? Did that phenomenon start up again? Joshua, that's... Yeah, I think that's exactly what we needed. It seems I've let you see us at our worst. It looks like the gate mechanism isn't in the best of conditions. Indeed. It's a real problem. Maybe you can get some folks from the Central Labs to repair it. I'll bet that someone like Professor Russell could have it good as new in no time flat. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. Alright. You two maintain post here until it's back in working order. Be sure to keep careless civilians away. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. That said, you two can be on your way. Alright, I'll be certain to take that photograph to intelligence. Now, if you'll pardon me. Well, it's a good thing we make copies. Well, Dorothy probably made copies. Alright, you heard the man. This area's off limits. Be on your way. Alright, well, looks like we're leaving. Somehow I find it hard to believe a word of what that guy said. Especially if that little malfunction we just saw is what I think it is. Yeah. It was probably that same phenomenon. Which would mean the professor is being held prisoner inside. Estelle, this isn't the place to be discussing that. Oh, okay. For now, let's get back to Zeiss and see what Kilika has to say. If we have the chance, we can call for the lab chief. The professor is being held in there. We need to break him out. Hey, look, Agate's better. Alright. I just can't believe that Professor Russell is in the Langston Fortress. Are you absolutely certain? Miss Dorothy's photograph and the shutdown of the orbital power at the gate. These two things combined make the conclusion whatever. All right. Oh, yeah. But the Central Factory and the Orbital Royal Army. I said the Orbital Royal Army. The Royal Army. My dumb self. Give me a second. I have always had excellent relations. And now I'm expected to believe this? It's not as if the internal command structure of the military is all run by a single entity. The people who attacked the factory were seen escaping, and they looked like the Royal Guardsmen. That in itself is a clue. All right. He's like, oh, and that would mean, all right. So we have another thing. The Royal Guardsmen are being set up. I believe that's what we want. The Royal Guardsmen are being set up. My thoughts exactly. This may be some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army. This is unpleasant to think about. But how could the professor get caught up in something like this? Sounds like you found a lead on your friendly neighborhood criminals. What? Agate? I think because my game is like widescreen, I think that's why we were able to see Agate. I don't think we were supposed to see Agate and Tita. But anyways, well, good to see that you're back on your feet. Yeah, I just woke up a few minutes ago. It was a little weird waking up in a strange little place after being put to bed like some baby. It's like, oh, for the love of... Everyone was worried about you, all right? Are you sure that you're okay to be moving around so soon? Yeah, sleeping so dang much didn't give me any other option to recover. I'm feeling pretty much back to normal. But Agate, you should probably rest some more. You just got the poison out of your system and the doctor said... I just said I'm fine. I've been training for years. It's not that rough on someone like me. All right, I get it. I won't overdo it or anything. Until I'm back to normal, that cool with you? Dang kids. Well, even the mighty Agate is no match for Tita. Well, I guess it's hard. Yeah, I guess it's hard to say no to someone who's kept a constant vigil over you and nursed you back to health. Shut up. Getting back to the point. It looks like a lot's been going on while I've been out of commission. Mind filling me in the details? Sure. Estelle explained all the signs that pointed to Professor Russell being held captive in Langston Fortress. I still can't believe that Grandpa's in there. Alright. I wouldn't have thought those goons in the black clothes were army types either. And suddenly I'm feeling better even than ever. Alright. Let's say we go and settle our debts right away. Settle our debts? Ain't it obvious? We sneak in the Langston Fortress. We'll bust a prof out, and they'll never know what hit them. Okay. Like settling everyone in one big stroke. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Huh? The Bracer Guild has a long-standing policy not to intervene. A policy of non-intervention when it comes to nation's military. Article 3 of the Guild Code. Bracers and non-involvement in military or political matters. A bracer will recognize a nation's sovereignty and may not interfere with nor arrest or any person of national military or political standing. Or to put it more simply, as long as the army are playing dumb about this, our hands are tied. Oh, you've got to be kidding! No way! That doesn't make sense. You mean that we can witness a crime, but if it's done by a soldier or a politician, we just have to pretend that we didn't see anything? Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2 of the Guild Code. Bracers and their duty to the people. In the event of unjust imperialment of citizens, The Bracer's sworn duty is to bear responsibility for their citizens' safety. Do you understand the significance of this? I see. The professor is not a politician or a soldier. He's a civilian, whom we're sworn to protect. So then... Alright. The rest hinges upon you, Mr. Murdoch. In this case, we are obliged to oppose the Royal Army to save Professor Russell. Will you help us? Stupid question. The factory needs him. Ah, heck. All of Barrel needs him. Go and get him. Mr. Murdoch, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No need to thank me. I owe Professor Russell for all that he's taught me. And so we have an adequate justification to proceed. Bracers Agate, Estelle, and Joshua. You are hereby ordered to proceed to Langston Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. It is not as above broad as you may be accustomed to, but it is a request of the Bracer Guild nevertheless. Now you're talking. Acknowledged. Bring it on. Alright, if we're doing this, we'll have to figure out how we're getting in there. Langston Fortress is pretty dang famous for being impossible to break into. Well, that's true. It's easy to say that we're gonna do it, but pulling it into practice is gonna take some serious planning. There has to be some way of getting inside. Unfortunately, the security there is nigh onto perfect. Approaching from the lake would likely be impossible since it's monitored by a network of orbital sensors. I figured as much. And a frontal assault would be tantamount of suicide. Hey, Mr. Murdoch. You know that orange airship that goes in the Langston Fortress? Ah, yes. That's the Libonets. It makes periodic stops to inspect the equipment at the fort to make sure it's performing properly. Is there any way that we can sneak into the fortress on it? No. All the crew members go through a thorough security check as soon as they land. It'd be impossible to sneak away. How about stowing away in the cargo? No good. Each container is scanned with a biosensor for living creatures. And they check each and every one. Plus, those sensors are designed by Professor Russell himself. They can even pick up one little mouse in a huge mass of stuff. Well, dang. Oh, what is it? Well, don't you remember? Grandpa's invention. From when I was showing you around. Let me think. Alright. When we were helping him with the experiments on the new type of orbit, right? Yeah. It produces a force field that can disrupt biosensors. We've already tested that it works, so everything will be fine. Huh, really? I had no idea the professor had ever made anything like that. Where is this device then? Well, I guess it must be where he left it in his laboratory. Alright, then we have no time to lose. Hurry up and retrieve the device. In the meantime, I will gather and collect whatever data I can on the Langston Fortress. Got it. Thanks. I'll leave the arrangements of the delivery of the Libonets to you, Mr. Murdoch. Alright. I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready. Alright, and with that, we have a full party, and we will continue the story from there. But actually, let me go ahead and report. We should get 6. Yep, we got 6. We're still second class. But, alright everyone, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.